a bad bitch, fuck it up, freak bitch, you touch her tongue.
Jello, aka Leangelo Ball.
Listen, if it were up to me,
You know who that is though, right?
Leangelo Ball,
Yeah.
the basketball player, yeah, he's rapping.
Yeah, he's rapping now.
Nuke the whole generation. Nuke the whole generation. Nuke the whole generation. Nuke the whole generation.
Oh my god. Wait, about to go broke.
Hold on. That is kind of funny. And I'm gonna get into why I think it is funny. But don't cancel me. Matter of fact, I don't care. I don't care. Because y'all only want to, man. All I'm gonna say is that is funny.
Chat, we lost like 10 brand deal. Chat, W manager, but we need some PR training, bro. We getting some PR training tonight, but
Yo, what's going on with my freaking stuff, bro?
Like, it's over for me, bro. I lost like 10 brand deal, bro.
Them chickens, man. Them chickens gonna come home to roost. The Clover Boys, a group started by Kai Cenat, featuring his childhood friends Talil, Dez, and Punga, streamer Reggie, and other content creators and friends that he found on the internet.
Hold on, I'm gonna refresh this screen real quick. It's actually pretty laggy.
Power comes great responsibility. You've also got a leg up in the game.
Say I'm racist, can you open my eyes? You. Make me. I'm Rakai. I am a monkey. Hey, Wait, about to go broke. Chat, we lost like 10 brand deal. Chat, W manager, but we need some PR training, bro. We getting some PR training tonight, but like, it's over for me, bro. I lost like 10 brand deal, bro.
Them chickens, man. Them chickens gonna come home to roost. The Clover Boys, a group started by Kai Cenat, featuring his childhood friends Talil, Dez, and Punga, streamer Reggie, and other content creators and friends that he found on the internet, Rakai and Ray. Oh, and definitely don't forget about Tota. Just embarked on their new journey. They bought a content house in Atlanta, Georgia, and their first video is off to smashing success, marking the beginning of what will ultimately become basically the next AMP. And I can go ahead and
Alright, now, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna sum up this situation for you. Basically, Rakai and Ray decided to dress up as the white chicks from the movie White Chicks. One of the white chicks from the movie White Chicks. And he decided to joke around and troll Ray. And then Ray clapped it back and trolled Rakai, as you can see from the clips that were just shown. My whole take on this situation is Rakai and Ray are not racist. And it's funny to me on how Ray and Rakai, they're getting canceled, but Kai Cenat and Ray did something similar to this a few years ago and nothing happened. And I could show you guys from, like, I literally can show you guys the clips. And, I just don't understand it or don't like it, because it's just this double standard. If you're going to cancel somebody, cancel everybody. And I'm going to get into it, but I'm just going to play this clip first, though.
Why does Ray want me to call him? Do not tell me this has a new ringtone, bro.
Call me, Kai. Is he calling me right now?
Nigga.
Yeah.
I'm 100% nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga. I'm 200% nigga.
Yo, Kai.
Ray, call me. Call me, Ray. Call me.
I bet.
Your phone ringing. Big boy, come pick up your phone. Pick up your phone. Your phone ringing.
Yo, Ray.
Yo, buddy.
Why does Ray want me to call him? Do not tell me this has a new ringtone, bro.
Call me, Kai.
As you can see from that clip, it just basically summed up everything I said. There's a huge double standard going on. Apparently, Ray and Rakai are huge racist, and now nobody wants to be around them, and brands are dropping them from sponsorship deals, which I don't agree with, because literally this happened, and I believe Kai got a Nike deal shortly after this, and they were just playing. So was Rakai and Ray. Don't worry, there's more too. I'm gonna show you guys.
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock rewards with Google Play Points. So the more you play,
I'm going to stamp that because I do really feel confident about the work that's being done over there. Not necessarily because I know those guys and who's behind the scenes, but just because this is a very entertaining group. This group can be very raw and this group can be very edgy. And while that is an appeal to the group, it's partially the reason why they've gained over half.
But Aiden Ross and Cheezer and all of them are edgy, and yet it's Rakai and Ray and Kai that get called edgy. You see the double standards that are going on, and they do way worse content than Ray or Rakai. Matter of fact, Ray and Rakai are more PR trained. And as you can see from the Halloween video, Ray has been getting a lot of, Rakai has been getting a lot of flack because of the white chick's costume, which is stupid to me, because if we're going to get mad at that, get mad at the movie made by Marlon and Shawn Wayans, his brother, I believe. Yeah, Shawn Wayans, Marlon Wayans, the movie White Chicks. They literally played white chicks. So get mad at them. Don't get mad at Rakai, the teenager who's having fun on stream. That's my take on it. If you want to really take down racism, take down racism. Don't pick and choose and cancel and ruin people's lives over this goofy nonsense.
A million views on their first video, it can also be their downfall. And right now it's seeming like Ray and Rakai's unhinged behavior has finally caught up to them. And it can also be not just detrimental to them, but
look at this language. I want to point something out to you. Every time you hear any commentators, news anchormen, they talk about black people, it's certain language that makes it more violent or more severe. Oh, unhinged, badly. Oh my days, so worse. But when a white person does something, it's babying language. Well, he was just joking around and he didn't necessarily know if it was offensive. And, people are just soft and sensitive about it. It's the babying language. They use certain language for certain people. And this guy right here, I like some of his content. So to see him pick and choose, I just don't agree with him. I don't. But yeah.
the entirety of the group. Now, for what it's worth, Ray and Rakai have always been very edgy, always been very boundary pushing and tiptoe lining and, just doing weird stuff that people would say is really bannable. It also doesn't help the fact that Rakai is 16, which is like a protected class on YouTube. So interacting with him in a certain way and having him do these things puts a different...
No one's forcing Rakai to do any of this. Matter of fact, he's in a highly privileged position, making millions of dollars, more than you or probably most people on social media. No one's forcing Rakai to do this. To get to where Rakai is right now, you have to be really dedicated. You can't just, no.
Level of spotlight on them. Now, this isn't some hidden secret or anything like this. The community knows. Hell, even Kai Cenat himself has given them warnings about the path that they're going down and how it can be detrimental to their careers.
It ain't even really Ray for real. Like, Ray be thinking in the but he still do. Like, Rakai dumbass just do. But Ray gonna think before you do. It's like if Rakai jump over a bridge, Ray jumping over the bridge. Like, what the you got going on? Like, Ray don't have a brain for himself. So we gotta make sure that these is good, bro. Rakai, he really the one that's like leading. Like, he's doing dumb and not thinking. Ray is thinking behind what he's doing, but also knowing that he gotta show like he like that. You feel me? Rakai leading down.
I'm gonna lie, Ray is a grown man. Ray is above the age of 20 years old. How you gonna take yes sir, no sir from a 16-year-old little boy? You are 20 years old. You got free will. You can drink. You can smoke. You 20 to 21 years old. How is a 16-year-old bossing you around? That's my thing. This is what I mean, I can get if Kai is like talking about clout and stuff, but literally Kai put Ray on. Nobody between Ray and Rakai, it's really equal between, the clout or the fame. So really between them, no one's putting each other on. They're just collaborating and getting bigger with each other.
On a path where something is gonna happen and you feel what I'm saying, it's gonna be crazy. Rakai don't think. Ray usually think.
Now you're probably thinking, how can Rakai, somebody who is younger than Ray, make Ray's actions be brought down to Rakai's level? Hell, it could be the money, it could be the fame, the fortune.
Kai saying this, he was warning them to be careful because people are this sensitive. And they're this sensitive to a degree where they won't even, they'll just cancel you, but will cancel the regular white supremacists that get millions of views and likes on social media all day. And if I'm wrong, you could put no in the chat, but I'm not. So exactly. So you can see this because why is there literally a white kid on social media going around asking black people in public spaces, should you guys be allowed to check out at the grocery store? No, I'm serious. I'll pull this clip up. I'll pull this clip up. I'll really, yeah, I'm actually about to pull this clip up. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna pull this clip up. It's like you guys pick and choose who and when you guys want to cancel. You guys want to say, go cancel this, and then you guys say, oh, that's cool and funny. No, it's not that. I'm about to show y'all right now. He's been blowing up recently. He's a black dude with dreads. Yeah, black dude with dreads. Yeah, right here. I'm also black, so it didn't sound weird when I say it. Oh shoot, cannot mention that. Skip, 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 skip. Skip, 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 skip. Let's see. Right here. Some of the stuff I don't know if I can show. Yeah, but it was in here. And basically, my whole point being was that you have white supremacists like Myron Gaines and people of that sort who literally go around spewing a whole bunch of degeneracy and evilness, and then they get cheered on for it. Millions of views, but Ray and Rakai are the definition of racism. And I'm not going to say this is a left or right thing because it's really not. This is a people thing. This is a people thing. And I can what I'm taking from this is cancel culture is used as a way to punish black and brown creators. Because if you see, no white creators get canceled anymore. If a white person gets canceled for saying something remotely racist, they'll be fine. They'll get a ban for like what, 2 weeks. They'll get millions of views on all other platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Snap, all that. They'll be fine. They'll make all their money back from everywhere else,
The
sponsorships.
fortune.
They'll get a Joe Rogan interview, right wing bro. Yeah, man, the left is trying to take down our freaking freedom of speech, man. While our president is literally getting people banned off of talk shows for making a joke that wasn't even that funny. That wasn't even really about Charlie Kirk either. So, oh man, must be the water. But, my point being was, it's just this hypocrisy. You know, cancel culture is not about solving racism. It's about punishing black and brown creators. And I said this literally just right now. Because you see, no white people ever get canceled. It's you never see no white creators ever get canceled. It's only black and brown creators, content creators. Ray and Mackay are somehow racist, but you don't want to go cancel the freaking people who made this. Sean Wayans and Marlon Wayans, his brother. Y'all will go cancel Drewski, but this is allowed in cinemas, IMDb, Wikipedia, all this. But this movie's okay. But somehow Drewski and Rakai are the devil. This is why I say ignore these white supremacist right wing little bros. All right, that's exactly what they are, little bros. They're not bros, they're little bros. I'll palm them on their head. Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan, ignore all of them. They're just hypocrites. Like, why should these people right here? I'm finna show y'all. Why should these people be allowed on the internet? Nothing. Why should they allowed to be having anonymity on the internet? They don't know nothing. All they know is how to be hateful. Let me save my gems for the rest of the video.
That Rakai is getting the recognition or whatever the case may be. But, you know, sometimes when you're in the backseat of the car with your younger sibling and they've got their finger hovering right next to you or they're flicking you or whatever the case may be, it's easy to say, hey, take the high road. But sometimes you got to stoop down to that person's level. And even Ray can acknowledge that he stooped down to the level.
Here's the thing is, I know that Ray, they influence each other in bad ways.
Nah, definitely in bad ways. Definitely.
Hey, Ray, the worst thing is,
Ray is a grown man.
you're 19.
19.
Nah, it's bad though, I'm gonna lie.
He's not lying. He knows it's bad.
It's bad, I ain't gonna lie.
Ray got the mind.
You got me, I was like here, like.
No, gang, you was here.
Like, you got me turning down, but you putting me down, bro. I was like, I was about to get mature. You got me putting me down. Like, I feel like I'm 17 right now. You.
Now, one would think with the AMP Kai...
Look, and they laughing because they know Kai's just having to say this so he doesn't get in trouble. And so, you know, he's kind of acknowledging in a way, in my opinion, that, you know, people are so sensitive that you got to be careful. That you're not really being offensive, but people are so crybaby hearted now towards black and brown creators that you just got to be careful in what you say. Or else you're the freaking villain and you're going to be dragged all over in Twitter spaces. Ooh, boo-hoo.
In that Clover Boy metaverse growing to a different stratosphere, people would think that people would be able to, you know, put aside their childish ways and, you know, grow up a little bit. There's so many public eyes on them, so much scrutiny, so many opportunities that honestly, if they did something wrong in the public eye, they could get just clapped off the face of the earth for. With all that being at the fingertips of them, based off of what they did on Halloween, it seems as though they did not care.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of gay. This is kind of on boys. Marlon Wayans and Sean Wayans was kind of on boys in that movie too, but they got the sauce with it. This was kind of on boys. This wasn't racist. It's just on boys. I'm gonna be honest. You wearing a whole dress as a man, but this was Rakai is just being a silly teenager. Like, and this is the problem. You got grown men like him acting like they didn't do stuff as a teenager. Rakai has no ill will towards white, black, brown. I don't know the dude personally, but from this, you could already get a feel for the energy that it wasn't to be harmful to anybody. This was just him having fun. And look, they're blurring. Is my thing okay? It's an ad.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Because I don't want to play it.
That was Rakai's Halloween costume. Now, I think that there is about 45 things wrong with this specific.
Now, look. The reason why they got Rakai's face blurred out is because of a alleged thing called whiteface. If you don't know, a lot of the white supremacist racist, like Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan, are complaining about freaking whiteface. Not Joe Rogan specifically, but in that sphere of racism. They're complaining about a so-called thing called whiteface. As you can see, Drewski almost got canceled, but he didn't because it doesn't mean anything. And it's basically just a stigma on how whiteface got invented because they want to counter racism and that they think that blacks are somehow racist to whites and that whites aren't racist to blacks. So they want to make fun and troll racism by coming up with new fake things like whiteface. So that's how this stuff is going on. So from this, we can kind of see on how, you know, people really are on the internet.
Video. And I think that this opens up a bunch of nasty commentary about him and quote unquote zesty behaviors that the community has put onto him, saying that he's being influenced and yada, 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 blase, blase, blase. But that's not what I'm here to address. One of the biggest conversations that came out of this was Rakai doing whiteface. He's dressed as one of the sisters from White Chicks, you know, the character that Marlon.
Look, exactly. They literally played it. Stop acting like this.
And Shawn Wayne's put on in order to get that movie out. That's what the costume is. And there was a whole bunch of conversations about black people and whiteface, white people and blackface, blah, 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 blah. But the fuel to the fire of the racial conversations was ignited. That's the main thing to take away from this. And that conversation went much, much deeper. I talk about it on my Patreon / my YouTube memberships, which just launched, about how people thought that all this was racist. But just know that a lot of people put fuel in the fire of the race-based conversations. Go check out that video over there if you want to find out some more. Because they were already into these race-based games, when Ray came downstairs to talk to Rakai in the new Clover house, they kind of just doubled and tripled down into the race play. Oh, that's so weird to say.
Say I'm fucking racist, can't open my eyes, fuck you. Fucking like me, fucking like.
Can't do that. Can't do that. You can't do that either. You cannot do that.
I'm Rakai. I am a monkey.
You literally can't do that. Yeah, that's not, you can't. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but
Yo. Bro, as you can see, they're not even being racist. It's just a joke towards each other. It was just them trolling. And I'm saying they're not being racist because if racism was their problem, they would have literally canceled Kai Cenat a long time ago for this stuff. Matter of fact, I'm going to say this right now. The same people who say that Rakai and Ray are racist are the same people who won't even call out Tekashi 6ix9ine. And Tekashi 6ix9ine says the N-word and talks down on black people all the time. Let's look it up. Tekashi 6ix9ine. I don't even spell his name. I don't even know. But yeah, let's look up his stuff. Look, this dude right here talks down on black and brown people and literally says the N-word like he's black all the time. And what do you hear about him? And I was 12 years old questioning this. I said all these people keep wanting to cancel black and brown people for the smallest stuff, even other creators, for the smallest things known to man. We're seeing people get year-long bans for the smallest things known to man. Tekashi 6ix9ine literally says the N-word day in and day out 25/8 like it's cool. You can't say I'm wrong. You heard his music. You heard his interviews. He was literally saying it. Mexican OT, all of them, they literally say it. Mexican OT, even in a room full of black women, try to get buck at them and say, what you gonna do about it? Was about to square off. They weren't even violent. They asked him, why do you say the N-word? You're not Mexican. That's reasonable. Because Mexican OT, I'm not sorry for saying this to you, but you ain't tough. And to be honest, if they were saying your guys' slur, because if they were all saying that in a room with you, you would be upset with it. So don't say that it's somehow racist or not racist. Because, dude, what you said was very racist and very problematic. And this is what I mean. I don't take cancel culture seriously. This is the stuff that they do. You guys will sit up here and allow this man to say the N-word day in and day out. Charleston White, another one. I don't like Charleston either. I don't like them. And send these clips over to these people right now. I will eat them up in any debate. Charleston White. Let's look him up. Let's look up Charleston White so I could show you guys. It's searching up right now. This dude right here. He's all on Aiden Ross's streams. Right here. This is literally him. Aiden Ross. All on his streams. Is another, I would say, white supremacist. If you don't know the story about him, he came on as a content creator in a bow tie and a suit, talking about problems in the community and how to fix it and what we need to change and history and stuff like that. In a bow tie, in front of a chalkboard and stuff. As you know, nobody on the internet's gonna listen to that. So he started to change up and get ignorant and ghetto. That's how he's getting on Aiden Ross's streams and doing these 20v1s with OF models. That's literally how he came to fan. He started being ignorant. The reason I say I didn't like him, because I agree, I listen to some of his stuff and I can agree with it. I didn't like him because what he said in an interview where he doesn't like black, Hispanic, Asian, white people. He said literally on air in front of everybody he doesn't like nobody. So, and he said that with passion. That's why I got a problem. Not a problem. That's why I just don't like him. I don't like him. And this is another person. I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm literally disproving all of cancel culture. Literally post this everywhere on TikTok. It's going to disprove everybody. GG33. Gary the Numbers Guy. Also on Aiden Ross. How is this guy allowed to have anonymity on the internet? Another one. Why are you allowed to be on the internet? This dude literally said in an interview that to the crazy guy who be yapping on the blue couch and stuff, that podcast, literally said that whites enslave blacks because blacks are not as smart as whites. That whites are more smarter. These people are allowed to have anonymity on the internet. And I'm going to tell you all the main reason why I say... Now, and I'm going to tell y'all another thing. Academics. Now, what I'm about to say here is allegedly. So it's allegedly speaking. I don't know the situation. Eyes closed shut, eyes wide shut. Allegedly, this is not factual. This is all speculation. Please don't come after me. This is a story that's already been reported on, buddy. If you want to get mad at someone, get mad at Auburn and Preach and the other white dude with glasses on who made a video on you, buddy. He got in trouble on the internet for allegedly grooming a 15-year-old boy on Fortnite. How and then I question, how are these people not in trouble? And then I'm gonna show you another one. Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit. If you can search. Right here. I'm gonna pinpoint something. Y'all been on TikTok lately and seeing those clips with Myron, and it's in this like living room setting, and it's this brown table. And again, this is another alleged story. Nothing here is factual. Don't come after me. You set this in an interview. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at someone else. The Sudanese guy right here, Myron Gaines, right here. This dude literally right on here is known for talking down on black and brown people and makes money and still is allowed to have anonymity on the internet. He did a podcast recently with somebody who's a very, very well-known white supremacist. And I seen him on a clip on TikTok earlier, but I don't know if I could show him without this stream getting taken down. I can't. So basically the clip was him talking to this dude and about women, I guess, somehow getting older. And allegedly the guy said, no, the white supremacist, this is not my words, this is the white supremacist words, allegedly. Allegedly, he said this himself. No, well, I don't also like women getting older, just saying the most vile things in that video. And there's another clip I seen earlier today, too. No, I don't like women getting older, too. I actually, in the state of South Carolina, it's legal to talk to a 16-year-old girl because the age of consent. And then watch what he's about to say, allegedly next. This is all alleged. All alleged. So, he's going to go on to say that I'm actually talking to my homie's girl right now, her daughter, and she's 14, and I just send her memes, and I'll talk to her right now. right on the vid with Myron Gaines. That is literally grooming, allegedly. He literally just said this on a podcast with millions of people. This guy literally allegedly admitted to grooming somebody. And he's allowed to have anonymity and millions of fans and viewers. This is why I can't take people seriously. I see the most heinous, down bad, right people ever known getting millions and millions and millions of views and followers and all this stuff. So now I see in a lens that it's not about being good. It's about saying something that's going to light something on fire to get your point across, to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Because you've seen by all the examples as was I just said and shown. People always want to go cancel, but they never want to go cancel the white supremacists and the people who actually spread hate on the internet. I just gave you 2 people. No, more people. I still got some more gems left. I feel like Cat Williams on the Club Shay Shay interview right now. That's how mad I am right now at this stuff. I feel like Cat Williams on the Club Shay Shay.
You literally cannot do that. You see, the WL community / these streamers on this side of the internet aren't unfamiliar with racist jokes. This community loves to play the race card. And
Twitch was built off of racist white kids and living in their mom's basement.
And be racist in its endeavors. But ultimately, that's when not a lot of people were looking at them. Maybe from a viewership perspective, but I'm talking about from a big brand perspective. And trust me, there are levels to this, because just this Halloween, there were other people getting off their racist costumes. I saw some Nazi costumes. I saw some other monkey gorilla. This Halloween was pretty nasty. But this is a different situation. These are
And you will hear nobody mention those people, where those people came from. You never hear that anymore, because the new thing to cancel now is black and brown people to tear their images down and push the far right agenda that's gonna provide plenty much white supremacy and racism on the internet. But they will also want to talk about freedom of speech and be kind to others.
two people with massive brand deals, and they have a lot of people tied to their names. You would think that they would be able to learn, but even Kai Cenat's assistant Bree, who's probably been through these conversations with them time and time again, has just come to the realization that we can't do anything about these guys. They're cooked.
Fuck your life, bitch. Say I'm fucking racist. Came over my eyes. Fuck you. Fucking life, bitch. Fucking life.
Oh my gosh.
I'm retired. I am a monkey. Hey, yo,
There's no helping them, bro.
And I feel like Kai's manager has to say this. Like, these people, these top streamers right now, they have to say this. And here's the thing. I see a lot of what Ray is catching is flack. And literally, Ray was just being trolled about him being Asian. Rakai was just pulling his eyes back and making fun of him. They were just joking in a joking manner, and then they came on stream together. They lived together. Now, like I said, we don't know the relationships personally, but as you can see, it's nothing that offensive where you want to go after them, but not literally the dude who's on TikTok, who's a white male, by the way, saying, should black people be allowed to do the self-checkout? Man, get the freak out of here. You don't know what you're talking about.
This is just...
The backlash for this was the same backlash that you're probably typing in this comment section as I report the rest of this video. People thought this was racist, insensitive, disgusting, all that stuff. And more importantly, the brands that were attached to them instantly pulled out. I think they say they lost 3, 4, 5 brand deals or whatever the case may be.
I'm joking, bro. Whatever I say, I don't condone that, bro. Feel me? Bro, by the way, bro, I do this. Like when we can do this and do this. Yo, bro, this like 2 sponsor cook on me. Like there's some shit supposed to drop today.
And you know how sponsors are. Nike dropped Kai for Kai mentioning Jesus. What did Jesus do? Jesus only ever helped people. Why is Kai Cenat being dropped from Nike for mentioning Jesus? Get these, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They just be exposing themselves.
It's like 3 company cancel it. PR's cooked. We fucking cooked. It's over for us. We're about to go broke. Jack, we lost like 10 brand deal.
And deservedly so. Like, you're not automatically guaranteed to get anything on the internet just because you exist and you're famous. I wouldn't want to attach my name to you if you were going to use your name so recklessly later on the week. I just think that was just a silly and immature mistake. And it's not just their brand deals that they lost, but a lot of people started questioning them. Their PR got cooked. And I'm glad that they are learning this lesson the hard way because, you know, when Kai told them, it just didn't resonate. And now that they have to sit in the face of this, it's good that other people are verifying the fact that, hey, you kind of deserve to be cooked, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, by the way, but I do got all night. Bro, you know.
No, he doesn't. Agent was forced to say this. Agent, like they're literally forced to say this. Kai, Agent, and none of them can't come out right now and say, you know, well, Ray and Rakai, you know, they're just 16-year-old. They're just joking around, having fun on stream, or else they're gonna be dragged all through Twitter, and then they're gonna lose sponsorships and deals. They have to say this. They have to. So, again, and you could kind of see by Agent's demeanor in this clip coming up right now that it looks like he's just forced to say this. And like I said, send this over to them. They can't disprove me. They can't. I could debate any person I name in this stream. I could debate and eat them up. They can't talk to me or about me or down to me.
My PR's cooked. Yeah, I know. You know? Yeah. But no, clip.
Picked a great main, but your voice doesn't quite match it? We have a fix. Voice Mod gives you over 150 lag-free.
It's loading right now. It's pretty laggy. But nearly so. You guys get the gist of what I'm about to say. And I wanted to mention something. Oh, it's right here. It's back now. It's back.
Which led
But nearly, yeah, you guys get the gist. This thing wants to act weird right now, but you guys get it. But what I wanted to mention also too was, do you guys remember the song that Kendrick released called "Watch the Party Die"? It's called "Watch the Party Die." Remember, it was an aftermath song from the rap battle with Drake and Kendrick. And watch what I'm about to cook here. A lot of people think that song is pertaining to Drake and his crew, and you know them just being corny, messing around, dirty macking, and all that other stuff, ruining the game in the industry. That song was about something deeper. It was about how the entertainment industry as a whole is rotten, and that you nuke the whole generation, nuke the whole industry. That's what that song was about. The song was about, look, this whole generation is being ran by corny dudes who put down black and brown people. You don't see no black or brown people get put on. The only black and brown people that you do see are negative PR for the whole race, you know, who are really dragging us down and making us look bad, you know, and promoting bad things amongst our youth and poisoning the well. So that's what that song was basically mentioning. You know, that it was something more than just a flimsy rap beef that Drake easily lost because Drake is trash. He's not a good rapper. I could beat him in a rap beef. Matter of fact, Drake is not good at all. That's facts. He's not. So those are my thoughts on the Ray and Rakai situation. Ray and Rakai, they're not racist. Go and support them. Shout out to them, by the way. And you know, their actions were just them joking around. You know, in today's world, the average 16 to 15-year-old are joking around like this all the time. So now you want to get mad at them. Shut the freak up. You got literally, like, dude. But I don't want to say this though. It's the GTA 6 delay. Let's see if I can load up TikTok. It's really laggy today. Let's load up TikTok though. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.